Welcome to the session. So, in this particular session, we are going to see area and perimeter of a triangle. Okay. So, we have ABC. Based upon these sides, we are going to calculate area and perimeter of a triangle. So, let us start with the session. Now, we have here this particular triangle, we have ABC. Okay. Now, the perimeter is given by, this the side is what? A, and the side is B, and side is C. So, we need to calculate the perimeter. Perimeter is nothing but, if you start from this particular point and if you walk toward the edges, along the edges of this particular triangle, I will come back to the same place. So, that is a perimeter. So, that is A, this is actually the side is A, and this is side is B and C. If you add up all these three, we are going to get what? Perimeter. You can see the perimeter is equal to A plus B plus C. Okay. And semi-perimeter is given by A plus B plus C by 2. Okay. This is the Heron's formula. We are going to use the Heron's formula here. Don't ask me how we got this particular Heron's formula, how to derive this. I am not here to derive this particular formula. If you want to see this one, you can search in the YouTube and check it out how we got this particular Heron's formula. Okay. The Heron's formula says A is equal to, so S, what is S? S is semi-perimeter, this one. Okay. A plus B plus C by 2. Okay. S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. The square root of that is the area of this particular triangle. Okay. We have a triangle. Okay. The semi-perimeter is calculated by A plus B plus C by 2 and the area is given by S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C and the square root of that. So, we might be knowing this one. Fine. Now, we know the semi-perimeter. Okay. Now, this I have written here this way. Okay. You can see this one. S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C to the power of half. Square root means what? To the power of half it is. Okay. Half in the sense nothing but 0.5. 1 divided by 2. Okay. The whole thing, this one S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, whole thing to the power of half in the sense half 0.5 to the power of 0.5. So, what I have done here is I have converted in the form of a Python language how we can able to represent this particular expression. So, you can see this one. The multiplication we can represent here in the form of star. Okay. It doesn't have multiplication symbol in between. So, what I will do is S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, the whole thing to the power of 0.5. If you remember, we have done the arithmetic operator. The exponent is represented in the form of a double star. So, to the power of 0.5, it is equal to the same, whatever we have written here, same way we can able to write in this way. Fine. So, you can see to the power of 0.5, the whole thing to the power of 0.5. So, once we got this one, once we got the perimeter and the area we can find out what are the inputs required. The only input required for this particular triangle is A, B, C. Once we got the sides A, B, C, okay, we can able to calculate perimeter and as well as area. So, we need to find out what is the input to the program. The input to the program is what? Read A, B, C. The sides we need to read. Fine. What is the output? Display the A and P, that is display the area and perimeter. So, perimeter P we are displaying and area we are displaying. That is the output we need from this particular program. Right. The in between is the process. Okay. So, the process is what is the formula for the perimeter? We know A plus B plus C. Then semi-perimeter is calculated by A plus B plus C by 2. Okay. Then area is calculated this formula. Okay. This particular expression I have copied over here. So, this same thing is there. Fine. I copied over here S into S minus A, S minus B into S minus C to the power of half. Fine. So, this is the one. So, once what we are going to do is we will start the program. We will read the ABC, the sides we are going to read. We will calculate the perimeter. Perimeter is very easy. Just add up the three sides, we will get the perimeter. Then semi-perimeter we are calculating. Then we are based upon the semi-perimeter, we are calculating the area based on Heron's formula. Then once we have done that one, we are going to display what? A and P, that is area and perimeter we are going to display. Then we are going to stop the program. This is a flow chart. If you see this particular flow chart, the process is represented in the form of a rectangle. Fine. And parallelogram, the input and output is represented in the form of a parallelogram. Fine. And start and stop with this symbol. Fine. Now, let us go to the spider and we will do the practicals. Now, we are in spider. Now, we are going to calculate area and perimeter of a triangle. What is the input I said? The input I said is AB, the side A, B, C. Fine. So I need to find out what is A, what is B and what is C. So I'm going to represent here equal to int of, okay, input. I'm going to use the input function, input enter side A, okay, fine. Similarly, I'll copy this, I'll paste over here. So I will say side B, then I will say here side C, okay, is going to ask the user to enter the side ABC, fine. Once we have done that one, perimeter P, capital P I will use A plus B plus C. This is the formula for to calculate the perimeter. Now semi-perimeter S, capital S is equal to, what I will do is, I will say this bracket, first I need to add up all the things, okay, divided by 2. So make sure you need to give the bracket here. If you don't give the bracket, see small c I need to give, okay. See, if I don't give the bracket, what will happen? First it will divide c divided by 2, then it's going to add up a and b with the c divided by 2, okay. So we don't have to do like this. So first we need to add up, then divide by 2. So this is the semi-perimeter. So once we got the semi-perimeter, so what I will do is, I will write the formula A is equal to, now I will use S into, 1 minute, capital S into S minus A, okay. Now here I need to go, I have to make sure, see, it is capital S, okay. I have used capital S, so that multiplication, then I will use S minus B, then I will use multiplication symbol, then S minus C, okay. Be careful here, like while writing. Now after this I need to give 0.5, okay. Now let me keep it something like this. Let me arrange this so that it be more more clarity should be there in the program. Now here you can see, this is the inside this bracket, okay. Inside this bracket I have S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. This whole thing to the power of, this is power. 2 star means what? Power. To the power of 0.5, nothing but half, okay. So I have done this one. Now I need to display the output. What is the output? I need to say print area. Area is equal to A, okay. And similarly print perimeter equal to P, okay. Now I have the input, I have the process, nothing but the formulas, then I have the output, okay. Hope there should be no error. Now let me close the console, open a new console and let me run this one, okay. Let me run this one. I hope there should be no error. Now let us enter some sites, okay, 10, 12, okay. Then we have some 13. So we'll see what is the, so we got the area and perimeter is 35, okay. So in this way we can able to calculate area and perimeter of a triangle, okay. So if you want float, let us say 10.2, 12.3, so what I have to do? I have to change this to float. So let me do like this, float, I change it to float. This is the input function. Input function, we know it will return a string. So we need to convert it to what? Float. So let me close the console. Let me run again. Site, let us say 10.8 and let us say 11.8, 11.9 I will give and 13.7. And you can see we got the area and perimeter, okay. Hope you got this one, fine.